We're in the exhibitors tent at FT Weekend Live. We're about to go off and talk in the main tent with Tyler Brûlé. It's pissing down with rain and I've just cycled here, so I'm feeling a bit bedraggled, but I can't wait to have it out with Tyler on stage. We've had
Can I charm you first? Say how fantastic you look.
Thanks, Tyler. You're looking marvellous too, of course. Tyler and I, we've had some spats in the past.
We have, one or two.
So I do just want to hold the floor for a little bit before Tyler starts talking a Blue Streak.
But I gather you've been doing some homework.
I've been doing a little bit of homework. And I think we want to spend a bit of time talking about people need to leave this with a sort of a takeaway, and I want them to be able to go back to their shitty office on a Monday or their fantastic office on a Monday and think about all the people who have a shitty office in their building and how they're going to reinvent it and make it great. So that's my mission. That's what I want to have happen out of the session.
Well, I think that is the meanest possible takeaway I've ever heard, because if you think of how many people work in what you think of as shitty offices, but hadn't thought they were shitty until you had told them, you will be subtracting value from the lives of half of our kind people who have paid 50 quid to turn up. So I don't think you're doing them a favour.
Or some could argue that I could be improving the lives of millions as well. But
well, we'll have to see.
I've probably written you about 5 or 6 emails in the last year hoping for another meeting. Never happened. So here we are on stage.
But also, one of the things we're going to be talking about is the mad way in which people work now. And both of us, despite our disagreements, are quite pro-common sense.
yeah, we don't like the OOR, as we call it, the out-of-office reply.
Well, I am a convert. I hate to tell you.
Yeah, anyone who read your column last Monday.
I am
yes,
a convert,
you are a convert
to it.
Yeah.
Are you sticking with this crazy idea that we need to be answering messages on our gadgets?
No, I think it has to do with geographies. It has to do with the scale of a company. But I think if you are a small enterprise and you're trying to make your way in the world, I don't think that you can completely switch off when you have a supply chain who's waiting there. You don't have 50 people in a call center. You have to be on sometimes. But listen, of course, yes, if you are one of the Fiat Group companies, then maybe you can go to the beach in Sicily for 2 weeks. Or
if you work for
5.
Monocle, evidently you can't.
No, we work because we're a small, tiny, little family company.
Yeah, but I do remember being quite shocked when when we met a few years ago, and you telling me that any of your employees who dared to send an out-of-office email or who dared not to reply to you within 3 nanoseconds was going to hear about it in the morning.
And they do, and they're all happier for it. They're all still there, which I think that's the main thing. There hasn't been any disciplinary procedure.
And can I ask, Tyler, when I came to visit your office and you told somebody off for having a plastic bottle of water on their desk because that didn't look sufficiently beautiful and sleek, it wasn't the regulation glass container, are you still doing that? Or
Absolutely.
have you seen sense?
Well, who wants to have a sweating piece of PVC sitting on the desk, which might have been there for 2 minutes, could have been there for 2 days. I think it's all about first impressions and lasting impressions, Lucy.
And have any of your employees ever dared say, actually,
Get
stuff, I want to decide what I drink water out of?
No, it hasn't happened, not yet.
Not yet. Oh, well, I hope when people have watched this, they will do, yeah.
Lucy was trying to sort of paint a bit of a picture of what her workspace looks like. Why don't we have a look at it?
That is really mean.
It looks like that plan is on life support, for starters, and may well be plastic, could be a gift. So you've been out of the office for a few weeks, it looks like.
So I have a question for you. You've cycled here. Do you have a house view on how much you bring your bathroom, your living room to the office? Should people be able to sort of rock up and expect that a company has to be providing 60 shower cubicles because everyone wants to cycle to the office? Or are they just going to be a bunch of sweaty pigs on the office floor?
I believe in cycling in whatever I'm working in. So I have cycled here today in these sandals, and so I don't require any shower facilities at all. We don't have to cycle as if we're trying to win the Tour de France. London isn't all that hilly. You can cycle at a reasonable speed and not require. So no, I'm not a fan of showers at work. Because if you've got showers at work, you've got towels at work. And they are quite horrible. We might agree even on the towels at work thing.
But we have a laundry facility at our office.
Oh, well, I bet you do. So everyone can look completely fine. But what do you feel about lycra at work? I must say, the editor of the FT...
I mean, 2% maybe in your panties or bra or whatever, fine, but never more than 2%, and certainly not striding around with sort of a blazer on top and then a padded short below.
Well, Lionel Barber, editor of the FT, has been spotted in the FT office
On a Sunday, maybe?
No, in the morning, top to toe lycra, having either cycled or jogged all the way into the office. And he briefly makes an appearance before going to the shower.
Right.
Do you have a view on that?
Many views.
Let's hear them.
We'll save it for part 2 of this session when we go to Napa next year with it.
Okay, right.